Estongo Seminole. Jeremy Foltz, Chaho Jifkados, and Mojaneta Hadamneta Healers and Popala. Mon Monday in Hariatki Harialagido Gida. Oh, the Hanosidos. Mon Delaney, next to Witza.
Dotkida and Dogidos. Mojaneta Nita Heathlidoa. Knoxdoy.
It's nice.
Knoxdoy.
Why?
Hazi. Hayayagidos. And Ligot Hujindos. Ligot he.
Ligot.
Yeah.
It's not so cold.
Yeah.
Not too warm. But just right, yeah.
Just right.
Ligot he.
Ligot Hujin.
Well, my name's Jeremy Foltz. Sitting alongside of me today, the best co-host ever. Couldn't make it today, so Delaney's filling in.
I was about to say, he's going to be lying, man. Tell me the truth, man.
Oh, man. And so, it was a good weekend. Did you get out at all this weekend?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
So, I painted the house this weekend. Or, I didn't paint the house. I painted the ceiling. And then Sunday, I watched it snow. And then Sunday was the Super Bowl. Monday, had to come from the city to Seminole in leftover snow. And then potholes, man. I don't know if you see my Facebook post, but the drive from Oklahoma City to Seminole wasn't bad. The snow wasn't bad. It was, in the city, it was a little snowy, but I got past that. But man, them potholes. There's one in the middle of that construction that probably took out five. I think there was like 5 or 6 cars pulled over just on the outside of the city, and they all hit this one pothole because all their tires were flat, and so they were changing their tires. There's probably 5 or 6 cars pulled over to the side of the road, and then there was one. I don't think a spare was going to fix it because the wheels were kind of inverted. I don't know. I can't remember. I used to work in insurance. Is it the toe? I think it was the toe. The toe angle was all jacked up. But
So are they just out of luck when that happens, or is it compensation? Or
I don't know. Good luck suing the state.
Everybody.
But yeah, that was my Monday. And then today we're back here again.
Yep, I know.
And so right before we came on the air, the engineer, Mr. Bo Whitekiller, gave us some cookies. He's like, "Oh, right before you go on here, have one of the best chocolate chip cookies you're ever going to have," and handed us that. And then he started the intro to the song. So if we let it roll just a little bit longer, that's why. All right, and so this week is another week, and today is February 13th. Delaney, you know what that means for tomorrow. Oh, you probably don't, do you? This is just the 14th, isn't it?
Wednesday. Well, it is my grandma's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
That's how I remember her birthday.
But for all you lovebirds out there, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be a good day, I hear. But, yep, so that means if tomorrow's the 13th, that means Sunday is going to be February. That's a heck of a transition, isn't it? Sunday is February 18th, which means that's going to be some church meetings being held. And so the first churches that we have having church meetings this weekend are Bika, Big Arbor, Hickory Ground number 1, High Spring, Kanawha, Hilltop, Little Casita, Middle Creek number 1, New Arbor, Okima, Rock Spring, Anadarko, Royal Community, Salt Creek Baptist, Seminole Baptist, Snake Creek 1 and number 2, Trenton, Vian Creek, and Wegawa. You know, last week, Delaney, we was out delivering some books to some of these schools, local schools, and we came across some of these churches.
I know, it's good to see them and actually know where they're located.
Yeah. Especially some of these springs. I mean, we passed, 3 or 4 springs in one day?
1 mile.
One mile. Yeah. so people know where we was at, and down there towards what is it called, Cully, America?
Color, yeah.
Yep. And so, but yeah, that was the church is going on this weekend, having a church meeting. If you'd like to visit, feel free. You know, all these churches all invite visitors, and so if you'd like to go out, you might call one of your friends that go there just to make sure they're meeting, because a lot of our churches do like to go visit other churches during that time as well, and it's a good time of fellowship, good time of eating, good time of singing, and just a good time altogether. And so, let's see what else we've got going on. Also, the Choga the Lummi, the official publication of the Seminole Nation, has added the fourth, or they call it fourth Sunday church service date, but church meeting service dates to the monthly publication. If you're a member of Muskogee Seminole Church and you don't see your church listed, please email the Seminole or email seminolemedia@gmail.com and let the communications department know the name of your church and when your next church meeting is, and they'll be able to get you hooked up, and you might hear it even come across the radio. And
You might.
Mr. Delaney Pinnock might be saying those names of those churches, or we might even have Josiah Bender come out, and especially, everyone likes hearing Josiah list off the church. Well, he gets talked everywhere we go. They're like, man, that Josiah, he's doing a good job with them church names.
We need to bring that back.
I know he's got we need to bring him out, do a celebrity reenactment one day. Come out and we'll just go through all the names of the churches. It don't even matter what week it is. We'll just have you read all of them. I think that'd be.
Look forward to that.
I know that I got stopped one time by this lady in the city, and we was talking, and she's like, she stopped me. She said, "Estongo," and I looked. I was like, "Oh, someone knows me from the radio show." When people stop me like that, I said, "Oh, I know where where they know me from." And she was talking. She was like, "Oh, yeah, how's Delaney doing? What about that Josiah? What about that Josiah?" And so I was like, "Yeah, Josiah's doing good. He's doing pretty good at listing those church names now." And so Josiah's got a big old following out there, him and his church listings. So keep it up, Joe. Keep it up. Mm-hmm. And then every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey. And a lot of families, they're missing their loved ones today, and we want to remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and in your prayers. And at this time, we are going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Muddo. And so getting into some of the news that's going on around the Seminole Nation Reservation, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma will be closed on Monday, February 19th, 2024, in observance of President's Day.
It's a big one. It's a good one.
Yeah, a good one for us because we get the day off.
All right. We also have a band meeting announcement. Desert Guy Harjo Band will have their quarterly band meeting Thursday, February 29th, 6 p.m. at the Council House. And also, Seminole Nation still working with the no-cost tablet and internet, and that's partnering up with Public Wireless to provide no-cost tablets and internet. So that's a good opportunity. We should take advantage of that. And phone number for that, it's the man, 1-800-286-5380. So it's a good deal. Andegos and Bonaye dos.
Because I'm eating this cookie, that's why.
We have some news from diabetes.
Speaking of.
All right, here we go. It's a sign. Diabetes. News from diabetes. New Year, Healthier Me Challenge is still going on. That's Chafikni Wellness hosting that, and that's till the end of this month, 29th.
Yep, not too much left in this contest, but, if people did a month and a half, they'll receive a free T-shirt. And the diabetes program always putting out some good stuff, and so you can contact Kyla Harjo or Leah Scott. But also tune in every Friday, not every Tuesday, every Friday for Leah and Kyla's Friday Frenzy giveaway. 5 people win swag for correctly answering questions to a video that the Wellness Techs post every Friday. And so you can search the Facebook for the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program for more information, or you can call 405-652-1167.
They're still offering Tai Chi and chair aerobics Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. New Life Church in Wewoken.
We should go do that one day, too.
Yeah, I've never done that, so that'd be interesting.
When is that? Tuesdays? Oh, we'd have to go on a Thursday.
Thursday at 10 a.m.
Thursday at 10 a.m. And you can email Jerome is heading that one up. Jerome and Kyla. Their phone number is 405-584-7923 and 405-652-0878. And just a side note, I know that our phone systems might be changing, and so if you call someone, you get a busy signal or you get a voicemail, you might be patient because I know everything is getting upgraded to a different carrier. And so just kind of be patient with us, and as everything kind of rolls along, and if you get a busy signal, you just might try that main complex number to get to someone too, which is 405-257. Is that right? 257-7200?
That's right.
And give them a call, and they'll be able to get you to the right people.
Cool.
And then also, the communications department is needing your stories. The old KWSH radio station, the communications department is looking for old photos, stories of the old KWSH radio station, Seminole Nation radio program. You can email that to seminolemedia@gmail.com. And then also, if you have any birthday shout-outs, or if you'd like to share an obituary of one of your loved ones, you can also email that to seminolemedia@gmail.com, and they'll be able to put those in the Choga Dolumi as well.
Also, any interesting stories from community members, any ideas you want to put in the Choga Dolumi? Contact the communications department, Angela Marshall, Josiah Bender, Mark Williams. They'd be happy to listen.
Yeah, they're on top of it too. And I think that newspaper coming out this week sometime.
Okay, we should be expecting
maybe
that.
Towards the end of the week. I think they said they might be going to go pick it up on Friday. So maybe next week people will start seeing it Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So keep an eye out for that, because that February edition has that Valentine's crossword we did.
See if you can finish it.
Yep. It'll be a good one, all in the language. And so we got some good people out there. When they get done, they take a picture of it and email it to us at the language program, at the language department. And we got some that are pretty quick, too.
They're just looking forward to it.
They
knock it out.
And then also, food and nutrition. Rex Haley, the director for the Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services, wanted to make sure we got this out. Thursday, I'm already back in December. February 22nd at 6 p.m., the Food Distribution Program Kitchen is doing a cooking demonstration of bison and wild rice soup with the strawberry-filled salad. Now, this is going to take place again Thursday, February 22nd at 6 p.m., and so that means right after you get off work, you can head over to the program kitchen and get a nice little bowl of bison and wild rice soup. You know, that wild rice soup, boy, is I think the first time we really had real wild rice. Make sure I say that right and slow. Real wild rice was when Catherine made some for us the other day, and man, it was good.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Somebody, Catherine, who had a birthday last week, who was in Florida and now is coming back. So I guess we saved some money. Congrats on your birthday.
She won when she was down there. So.
And then let's see, higher ed. Wait, did I get everything read for food and nutrition? Yep. In higher ed, Delaney's coming up with some excuses why you can't read it, so now you're going to hear from me. But there's a deadline coming up tomorrow. The deadline for the 2024 Spring Seminole Nation BIA Scholarship application is tomorrow, February 14th. And everything must be turned in by the close of business tomorrow. That means incomplete applications will not be accepted. Disbursements are based on availability of funds. No email, faxed, or copied applications will be accepted. Bring in applications to the higher ed office located at 630 North Main in Seminole, Oklahoma, or mail it to the Seminole Nation Higher Education Office, P.O. Box 464, Seminole, Oklahoma 74818. And if you're mailing it, I hope you're in Seminole when you mail it, or else you better be probably bringing it to the office if it's due tomorrow by end of business. Yeah. And if you're still trying to fill it out, there is a short video tutorial of the scholarship application process located on the Nation's Facebook page. All right. And then also, Mr. Jake Tiger, we talked about Florida, so people went down to Florida this last week, right? Before the Seminole Tribe of Florida's tribal fair.
Yeah.
And we mentioned Catherine going down, and Mr. Jake Tiger from the Historic Preservation Office was down there. And on his long trip back, managed to send us a Did You Know?
That's dedication.
That is dedication. So, Delaney, let me ask you this question. Did you know that to help classify who was a war chief in the Muskogee traditions, a chief would wear turkey feathers and a bison horn? An excerpt written by James Adair states that war leaders must make 3 successful wolfish campaigns before he is admitted to wear a pair of young buffalo bull horns on his forehead and with the same animal's tail sticking up behind him. And that was written in 1775 and is also illustrated by Adair of a Muskogee war chief being adorned with the split buffalo headpiece and stretched ear lobes. And so, Mr. Jake Tiger, for that bit of information. Jake's had a big year so far. He's been at the Seminole Nation Museum, had an exhibit put up there, and then also was down in Florida like we just mentioned. But always doing some good stuff for the nation, and we want to give them a shout out to their Facebook page because they're always putting stuff out. Seminole Nation Historic Preservation. You can look them up on Facebook.
From Seminole Nation Honor Guard, they competed in the first ever Battle of the Guards that took place during the Seminole Tribe of Florida Fair in Powwow in Hollywood, Florida. Tribal honor guards from all over the country competed. And we've seen some videos on that, and Communications actually put out a video of them competing. You can find that on Facebook.
Yep.
Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook.
Congrats. There's some tough competition there, but the whole video presentation is on Facebook. I think I watched it this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And congratulations, Rex and the guys over there at the Honor Guard. And then just a quick PSA, any service member with an honorary or honorable discharge, the Honor Guard is always looking for additional help. So if you're a man or woman that served and put in some time and you want to help give back, feel free to give Rex a call at 405-220-5342. They are always out and about, always doing things for the community, always doing things for the nation. And so a lot of the things they get called to do is to do, what do they call it, the presentation of the colors, and also at the funerals at the cemetery. And so they do a great job out there. But give Rex a call if you'd like to help out, 405-220-5342.
And from Housing Authority, they still have a job opening, and that position is Executive Director.
Director.
So if you're interested in that job, you can apply. The number for that is 405-257-6604. It's open till filled. So
It is. And then also from the language program, the Seminole Nation Elder audio recordings. The Seminole Nation of Oklahoma language program wants to invite elders or anyone else who can speak the language to come out, record some stories, songs, family history, tribal history, speeches, anything in the Muskogee language. It's a service for our community and for our future generations. And so anyone that comes out, they'll receive a copy, a file, a CD of their recording, and then the language program will archive the recording as well and maintain for future learning opportunities. You can email us at language@sno-nsn.gov or call 405-562-5567.
From the Princess Committee, the royalty was also down in Florida too, representing.
They sure was.
Shaking hands. It looked like they had a good time, but they have an Indian.
Wearing them new crowns they got too.
Yeah,
And it,
showing those off. They have an Indian taco sale coming up Friday, February 23rd, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. $10 tacos. Comes with a dessert and drink. So
that's the meal. That's not just the taco. That's the taco meal.
I think it'd be worth it. You're supporting a good cause also.
Yep.
Knock it out.
And then April 5th and 6th is an 18 and over men's and women's basketball tournament being put on by the Seminole Nation royalty. The deadline to enter is going to be March 28th, and you can contact the chairperson, Alyssa Kilo, at 405-584-3377 or 405-339-7274.
And they also have a stomp dance coming up. And that's March 23rd at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. And that'll be starting around 7, but they're also serving supper, so you can contact Alyssa also for that.
It says MC Miko Chabon, Colonel.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, and then the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma royalty is also presenting a golf tournament on Friday, April 12th. A 4-person scramble at the Jimmy Austin Golf Course at 400 Fairway Drive, Seminole, Oklahoma. Registration's at 8. Shotgun start at 9. Breakfast provided and concession. Give Alyssa a call as well, 405-584-3377.
We have some news from the Senior Citizen Center, OAP. They will be closed for repairs tomorrow the 14th through 16th, and also on Monday for President's Day, so they'll be closed there for a few days.
Yeah, so I guess starting tomorrow they'll be closed until Tuesday.
Yep.
When we come back on the air.
So spread the word.
And then Tuesday they'll be having chicken salad sandwiches, potato soup, cottage cheese, and a pineapple. I wonder if they dip their pineapples in chocolate. That'd be nice. But the Older American program, which is located at the Miccosukee Mission Center, is open and serving meals Monday through Thursday, usually 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Friday morning breakfast, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And individuals 54 and under can purchase meals for $7 cash only. So a couple dates on that program I'm kind of highlighting so that way I can go over there and get a $7 lunch.
Not bad.
Like that baked pork chop day, those beef tip days, fried chicken days. Woo! The end of the month's going to be nice.
We have some news from social services. They still have LIHEAP assistance available. So, and ETA, which is emergency travel assistance. So those are, if you're needing help, contact them at 405-786-5025.
Good deal. And then a couple weeks ago, I say a couple weeks ago, it's probably been more like a month or so, we had the new TARO director, which is the Tribal Employment Rights Office director on, Miss Megan Beaver. And she was talking about how they are trying to certify new Native artists and even Native artists at all. And so they currently have multiple programs within the nation. I know we're one of them, looking for artists. And she has an application that you can fill out on the website There is no certification fee for artists, and you can contact her at 405-666-0857. I know we're getting ready to finish up on a few books, and we're looking just for a couple images in some of those books. And the first place we turned to was tarot, because that's where a lot of our Seminole Nation tribal members have certified at, and so it's just kind of good to start there, I think.
Yep, good start.
Yep.
From Iwoka IHS, they would like to invite the public to their annual Heart to Heart event on February 27th at Seminole State College Kelly Haney Center. Registration will begin at 5:30 p.m. They'll have some speakers, healthy snacks, performance from the local jump rope teams, and lots of prizes. Again, that event is free to the public. And Chafigi Anogijis, love your heart. So again, February 27th.
All right. And then also, if you're looking for a job, the Seminole Nation is hiring. The department's looking for some applicants. Is the Agriculture and Food Sovereignty Department, CHR Diabetes, COPE Enrollment, Environmental Health, Head Start Services, Social Services, Transit, Tribal Court, Veteran Services, and then also the Seminole Nation casinos are looking to hire as well. So if you want to get a job with the nation, you can go to the website at www.sno-nsn.gov. Go down to the careers tab and you can fill out that online application. If you're looking to get on with the casino, you can go to www.seminole-nation.casino and go there to fill out an application as well. And then also some community and events going on. Join us for an afternoon of family fun at the Kanawha JOM Sunday, February 25th. Lunch begins at 12 and bingo at 1. Kanawha Cafeteria. Let's see, only $10 equals 20 games. And so again, that's at the Kanawha Cafeteria.
From Seminole Nation Museum, they'd like to invite everyone to a special presentation on the history and culture of the Black Seminoles, and that's on Saturday, February 17th at 2 p.m. The museum in Wewoka.
And then tomorrow night, Top Taco Cultural Preservation presents Anogitska, Wednesday, February 14th at 6 p.m. at the Crystal Theater in Okemah, Oklahoma. And people, even Chief Lewis Johnson will be there, Brian Zepeda from Florida, Johnny Diacon from up Tulsa, Miss Joy Harjo, former National Poet Laureate, Ben Yahola, Alexandria Stokes will all be there, and I'll be there to MC and make sure everyone gets time to speak.
All right, sounds like a good time.
And then a golf tournament sponsored by Seminole State is coming up. Let's see, that's going to be March 2nd, 2024. All the proceeds go to the Seminole State College men and women's golf team. For more information, you can contact Ronnie Williamson at 405-380-2867. And then don't forget about all the items that Tribal Enrollment is selling. You can contact the Tribal Enrollment Office to see everything that they've got.
All right, we're going to name some birthdays here. Start off with David Factor, Alicia Bud Tatum, Lydell Yellowfish, Amanda Upshaw, Philip Harjo, Jackie Gibson, and Chapuzi Deborah Pinnock.
Oh, yeah, and Hissi, Chris Powell, Kapajevki, Giaj Nawat. Chris Powell said, unweet this, give him a call, 405-712-1719. And then you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, SNO-NSN.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the community and events Facebook page, like taco sales, meat pie sales, anything that you're doing, please email the communications staff That's SeminoleMedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. It's been a good week.
Hey,
Mado, G. Joplin.